All I've been getting in the comments on Twitter, on Instagram, where's Mark? Where's mid-handicap Mark? Where's the mid-handicap tester gone? To be honest, I didn't think he was up to it anymore, so let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Oh, go in. Oh. You've changed as a person, Mark. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, if you believe that, you will believe anything. Of course, Mark is still up for it. Mark, how are you?
I'm very good, thanks, James.
Good. Mark, absolute pleasure to get you back on the channel. Shall we clear up a few things before we... We'll clear up a few things before we tee off. We're going to play a 3-hole match here at Huddersfield Golf Club. We're playing holes 6, 7 and 8. They're my three favourite holes on the course. So okay. That's why we're playing them.
Excellent, excellent.
Do you like your... Yeah?
I'm not so keen on 7.
Perfect. Perfect. So, basically, obviously, with what's been going on, guys, real quick explanation. Been busy, haven't we?
Yes.
So let's go on with it.
Busy.
That one. I'm going to give you the honour, Mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, we have already played a few holes today. It's a lovely July freezing cold day up here at Huddersfield Golf Club. The golf has been
variable.
Variable. Average at best, I'd probably say. Although you've had a couple of good shots, especially with that.
I've had a couple of good shots, and you played a lovely bunker shot.
I did play a lovely bunker shot. So basically, we're 5 holes in, 6 holes in. I'm clutching at that I've played a nice bunker shot. Mark's played a couple of good 3s, and I've lost 3 golf balls already. So I think it's really going to be one of them days, Mark.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Feels like one of them days, but we'll have a laugh anyway.
Just getting back into it.
Yeah. Is there a shot here? We should probably decide that before there is. Stroke 7. How many? We'll go through your handicap changes in a minute as well. Oh, wonderful.
A little bit right.
That's absolutely fine though. There for none. Come on. Just don't hit it left. That's all I want, Mark.
Okay.
That was better. Maybe I just need to say that to myself all the time. Don't hit it left. So Mark, where have you been?
Where have I been?
Where have you been? People have been asking me. Honestly, it's like it's the Mark Spriggs Golf channel. Where have you been?
Well, unfortunately, of course, with all this COVID stuff going on, I've been in lockdown. I've got a number of health conditions, which means that I was one of those that was instructed to stay indoors and not come out.
There we go then.
So that's where I've been.
That's where he's been. That's where he's been. So just before we get properly into this match, guys, I'd just like to say that I love golf like this. There's a 4-ball in front of us who are not the fastest, we could say.
No,
there's a 4-ball behind us who are
slower.
Not the fastest. slow. Mark said slow, so if you're watching, then Mark said that, not me. I love being able to kind of take our time, film, have a bit of fun. We've got a good gap behind us. Basically, Mark, what's happened to your handicap?
Well, we've only had a few qualifiers, of course, this year. It was drifting up 0.1, then it came down, and I actually got from 13 down to 12.
Ooh.
For 1 round. You know what happens? You get down to 12.4.
Yep.
And then you play the next round and get 0.1 back. So you go up to 13.
But I'll tell you what, we're discussing this on the first tee, and it's nice to see the progress, then maybe a little bit of a setback. But it's nice to see progress.
Yes,
indeed. Lovely to see progress.
Yeah.
Where are those golf balls?
Mine's over there.
So basically, Mark, what you're saying is you've been working on your game all throughout lockdown and you're ready to come out and become the low handicap tester.
Well, yes.
Hopefully.
I've been in the back garden swinging golf clubs. Filming myself. And
we'll come to that because I think your swing's looking a lot better from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And we might discuss that as well. Slight setback.
Slight setback.
That's the flag through there. So anyway, you've got a shot.
About 180.
It's just a nice fade around that tree, isn't it?
Yeah.
Playing quite difficult today, to be fair. You've got to kind of aim at them on the tee, haven't you, and just let it drift back across.
Yeah, so what you don't want to do is actually hit a draw.
Especially with the ball above your feet there. Well. Yeah. Oh, it's just gone over it. Oh, what a strike that was. Mark Spriggs, that was naughty. Lovely shot. Yeah, but to be fair, I fancy you making par from there. Mark, has anything changed in that bag, or should we get the guys to comment below and ask, and we might do a kind of bag recap? Is there anything? Because the bag's looking a wonderful mid-handicap bag, and we've still got the camel as well, which I know people are quite vested in. Yeah,
camel's still in there. Well, possibly since we last really looked at it, yes, there's been one change, and that's with the camel.
With the camel.
The camel's hiding.
With the camel, and there's every chance they won't see that on this video, is there? Will you hit it on the next?
No.
No, so potentially you won't see. So guys, if you want to see what's under the camel, comment below and let us know.
Under the camel.
Come on then, reveal. They're very intriguing, that, weren't it? I think that'll get people. Right. Can I ask what the yardage is, Mark? 'Cause I've not got a Bushnell still. I gave it my dad, long story, but...
136 to the middle, 151 to the back.
And we don't want to go at the back. Right. Well, it needs to be birdie, doesn't it? Because you're going to get up and down. I'm going to chip an 8 and just try and leave it short of it. But it's short of it.
It's definitely short.
It's definitely short of it. Never get the right club on this hole. I always wonder there, would I be better off just playing a full 9-iron? Although on the last hole in the par 5 I played a kind of chipped 9-iron instead of a full wedge, and it worked really well, didn't it? So
it did.
Anyway,
I mean, well, one of the difficulties with wind on almost any course, but particularly at Huddersfield, you're often into a headwind on 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So if you're playing a high shot in, it's very difficult to control the distance on it.
Yeah. You had a wonderful chip in on the first today.
I did, yes.
We'll not talk about the first one, but how often does that happen? I'll say it, Mark, you duffed the first one and the second one went in.
Well, it's perfect, isn't it? I mean, sensibly I'd have chipped on and then putted for 2. I actually got 2.
Yeah, so really, it is what it is, isn't it? Right. To be honest, they're two quite good misses, if that makes sense, because the last thing you want to do here is go long.
Yeah.
Which, anyway. Right, I'm going to go and stand at the hole, Mark, and watch you chip this in.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh. So what you don't want to do is go long here.
Yeah.
Good effort. I'm going to leave the camera there because Mark's not allowed to kind of be cameraman, and hopefully it'll get this chip going in. So Mark's ball's there as well, so we'll leave that there.
Ooh, he's left it short. Oh. That's the right side to be on.
It's the right side to be on. It was a perfect line as well. They're the positives. The negatives are I've got 7 foot left for par. I better mark that, actually, looking at that. My marker all right there?
Yeah. If I missed the hole by that far, it's definitely going to the right of that.
I hope you make this, Mark.
Very fast green this.
It is a very fast green from back there, you're right. You're right, but I'll tell you what, I don't know whether to go for this now or not. Got the old match play head on. Oh.
I've just marked it to the side for you, James.
I mean, is that...
Well, I marked it to the side.
I think that might be potentially in the way. I'm not 100% sure. Oh. You've changed as a person, Mark.
All right, I'll do it that way then for you.
The way I'm playing, that could still be in the way, but we'll leave it here, I think. Oh, you're joking. Oh, how's that?
Give you that, James. So I've got 1 for a win, 2 for a half.
Ah. I didn't want that back, you know.
I'm surprised you're not giving me this, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Mark Spriggs.
I couldn't embarrass you any further.
Hold on, Mark, I'll give you that. Right, well that's pretty much how the game's gone so far. I mean, not even on camera as well, just pretty
Rubbish.
average, not rubbish, average. I think we both had par putts, so we'll kind of take that. Sometimes I think in golf you've just got to take it as one of them days, and we're both going to birdie these next holes.
Ooh, it's going to be tricky for me, this one.
Is it? Why? I don't get that. It's not like a long hole, is it? You just
It's not, no. I would struggle
Is it
with
3
round
wood?
the corner. I would struggle with round the corner on this
yeah.
one.
Any shots?
Because a draw is what you need to really play if you're going to play it.
Yeah, you do.
And I haven't got a natural draw at all.
Artificial draw.
It's a lucky draw.
So, what about... Actually, there's no shots. I thought there was a shot here, but there's not. So, I'll let you continue with the honour mark. And I'm going to go 2 iron. Yep, half on the first, half in bogeys, I suppose we'll say. So really, for people who haven't played here, your line is just kind of right of that bunker that you can see there. If you can draw it round it, then that's ideal, but depends if you've got the skills to pay the bills, Mark, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
It does. Oh, tell you what, if that's long enough, this is going to be... Oh, it is as well. That's one of the best golf shots I've ever seen you. That's one of the best golf shots I've seen you hit.
That's the best one I've hit on this hole for a long time.
Is it? So you just missed being on camera, Mark, that's all it was.
Oh, yep.
Well, the pressure's properly on now then.
So no driver then? You're not going over the corner?
No, because I always lose my golf ball when I do that. Always, without fail. Bloody great shot, that. Draw.
Drawing?
Draw, kick left. Don't kick forward.
Yeah, hold on.
Is that alright? I thought that might have been too long on that line, but...
I don't think you are.
So you see, today's been one of those days for me where it just keeps going left, and I know we have a bit of a... 1 second. Put that in any hole. There we go. I know we have a good joke on this channel about the kind of 4 left shout, and James hits it left, and James hits it left again. But I was... you saw me despondent earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
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 So I'm just kind of battling to try and hit it, and to be honest, since the camera's come on, it's got a little bit better, so I'm quite...
It has, yeah.
I don't know if... Yeah. Golf.
It's like a concentrate again.
Golf, yeah.
As opposed to just being out for the laugh.
Yeah. Where's the red trousers, by the way?
Well, they're trousers.
Yeah, shorts,
I
isn't it?
haven't got them
Yeah.
shorts.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, we're striding down this fairway, and I think that's potentially 2 of the best tee shots I've seen in a long... I'm saying 2, I can see yours.
I can see 1, yeah.
Maybe I'll...
One of the real oddities about this hole is if you hit a perfect tee shot like this, you're hitting such an odd second shot to the green on this particular hole.
You've almost got to open
It
up a
can
lob
get very
wedge, haven't you?
confusing.
Yeah. Especially for a kind of 12, 13 handicap that's not... Just not sure on that shot, not sure on the hole. Where's my ball? It kicked left. I mean, the issue is out of bounds over here, which wouldn't be optimum for James winning the hole. Here. And this now has made my approach shot from an odd, difficult shot to pretty much impossible.
Man of your abilities though, James, I'm confident. Out of bounds all the way down the right.
Oh, is that banter, that? Yeah. Mid handicap banter. So what Mark was basically saying there is don't shank it out of bounds, James, whatever you do, because people will laugh at you.
Yeah, don't hit it left. Sorry, right.
There's not really a good option here.
He's left it short.
Oh dear. That So put it this way, I had 80 yards. Now I've got probably about 30 yards.
Definitely an uphill stance.
Another yard, you know. It's not as bad as it seems, because I was trying to pitch it. Anyway, less about me, more about you. Now what you don't want to do here, Mark, is go in that bunker, because we've seen a couple of bunker shots today, which you might lose sleep tonight over those. Ooh, he's gone right a little bit. Perfect distance, Mark. Did you play that to not go in the bunker?
Well, obviously I wasn't playing to go into the bunker, but that was a little bit further right than I was.
Thought it was a little bit, but I
was going over the top of your ball. That was my intention.
See, the thing for me here now is I don't mind losing a hole to Mark, I don't mind losing a match to Mark, but not when there's no shots. I don't want to lose the hole that's got those shots on it, but anyway. Yeah, this wasn't my... Pardon? We're level so far, yeah, so I just need a decent... I mean, how have you left it? It's like landed there, and if it would have landed there, it would have been alright, but anyway. So that real awkward shot Mark was telling you about that you really don't want on this hole...
You're hitting such an odd second shot to the green.
You are.
On this.
I've left myself with it again. Yeah, again. This could be alright, actually. Oh, I thought that was going to be better, but I'm going to give it you anyway. Focus! There we go. Thank you. Yeah, so in fairness, it wasn't even... Mark, that didn't deserve an applause, to be honest, I'm going to say. But thank you anyway.
No, that's quite alright. I'm generous.
Yeah, I'm not, so make sure you get this one close. That's pin high as pin high gets, isn't it? From back there.
Yeah, got the distance, just line.
Yeah, I was, and to be honest, I hope it still is, because if you hold this, then it means that...
You haven't got a birdie, because you've already played 3.
Alright. But if you hold this, then I haven't got to save the anguish of me missing that, which would be ideal. Saves everyone time, Mark. Everyone's at home, they've not got time to watch you 2-putt this. Just hold it. Or 3-putt it, whichever. Ooh. Is it circle of... Go on, that circle of friendship, Mark.
Obviously.
I'll let you finish it anyway, because I know you'll want to. Not that it was always going to be given, that one. Right, this needs to go in. I always hold them when we have this camera angle, Mark, so that's why I put it there.
So if I move it over here...
No, you're not allowed to touch it anyway, are you? Right, lot of swing on this one, right to left. One down. Was it 2? Just lazy. Bad news is the flag's at the back and I'm not a massive fan of that location. But
no, nor am I.
So guys, I want you to get in those comments again, and I want you to let me know, does anybody ever feel like... I mean, I played like this yesterday as well. I played with the guys at Woolley yesterday. I played badly. Do you ever feel like just have a couple of days that don't... Do you ever get that? Where you feel like you've got a couple of days where you just don't have it?
Yes,
and it doesn't feel like I'm swinging any different in a way.
No. But
the putting feels off. I don't know if you've been watching I'm sure you've been watching the videos. Generally, I've been putting really well.
Yes, you have.
That's off, obviously, as you can tell for the 2 putts we've had there. I don't feel like I'm swinging badly, but I'm not hitting good shots. So, but anyway, birdie here, and I probably won't even include that if we birdie this. So.
Well, you need to.
What have we got? Have you? No! Oh, you're joking me. What have we got? We've got one. It's about one. Yeah, flags at the back. It's a 140, 150. I'm going to hit an 8 iron. I'll still give you the honour mark. What are we going? 7? 8?
Oh no, 7's too big.
8? I mean, they are power irons, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Are they power lofted, those?
No,
Or...
they're not.
Come on,
They're
come on.
loft. They're proper loft.
Natural loft.
Proper golfers' clubs.
Lee Westwood's clubs, those. They are. With Miguel Angel Jimenez shafts.
Miguel.
Right, no pressure, Mark, but a plug line in the bunker would be a dream here.
It would for you, yes. I agree. I'm going to do my best not to achieve that.
I've never seen it. Oh no! Oh, Mark!
Oops.
I'm going to go with that plug just into the wind as well. Come on!
Come on, James, you need this for a half.
Come on, just one good swing and one good putt. Don't go right, please!
Swing wasn't that good though, James. Oh, opposite sides.
Oh, they were both plugged in the bunkers.
Would you put money on the pro getting out of the bunker?
Oh,
better than the
Mark.
getting out of the bunker?
After, well, we'll see, won't we?
I know whose my money's on.
Yeah. I think, Mark, so serious head back on now for a second, there's a big emphasis in golf around consistency and how you can play consistently, and that's the one thing which, for me, I feel like I don't have. And if I did have that, I would be able to, not compete at any high level, but be able to shoot par, under par, fairly consistently. My problem is, I can go and shoot level par, a couple of over par majority of the time. A couple of times a year I can shoot under par. The rest of the time, it's heavily over par.
Yeah.
And then, like, I just think, what can you do, apart from the thing that I'm probably never going to do and practice, to get that back? Is that how you feel with your handicap fluctuating a little bit?
Definitely it's the consistency element, that, or being able to play consistently.
Yeah.
That's the problem, because my game, when I'm playing well, my game is way under my handicap.
Yeah. Like today in this match. Right. I haven't seen it yet, Mark. Oh. He's got away with that. Right, Mark, you've got away with that.
Well, it's sitting nicely in the bunker. Now I've got to get it out of the bunker.
I mean, you can't ask for a better lie in a bunker with green to work with, really. Really, it's the easiest shot in golf.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's just one of those that I
mean, I would never try and talk you out of this shot at all.
You don't need to.
No. Oh no.
Ooh, ping!
Oh no. That's the one thing the guys didn't want. I don't blame that.
Oh, look at it, it just came out so quickly. You're not
Chance.
chipping in from those sort of positions.
Chance. You know, earlier, Mark, you said that you always short side yourself.
Yeah, I didn't on this occasion.
No, the good news is you didn't then, but you have now. So at least you're consistent. Consistency's coming up again. I'm alright getting excited. I got excited when I went in the bunker and managed to mess that up myself. What's this lying like? Oh, we've got away with it. We've got away with it. There's literally nowhere to put the camera for you guys to have a good view of me and the hole and everything, so I did get away with that. Come on. Oh, go in. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's just chipped it in.
Yes. Ah. Is that a playoff, Mark, or yours is up here? 1 minute. I need to get. I need to get my hat back on, I need to get my breath as well. Whew. Just a birdie that, Mark.
I've got to pick it up for a half.
No rakes as well, so I need to... Come on,
right,
this is for the match.
Chip this in for a half.
Would you say now that your bunker shot earlier was easier than this you've got now? Looking at it.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Anyway.
Although oddly, why am I feeling a bit more confident about playing this?
Because it's on grass.
Because I play this much more frequently.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You know, I'm regularly chipping in long grass.
Yeah.
Well, not regularly, I hope, but yeah.
Difficult. Do you reckon playoff hole?
Oh yeah, down the 9.
Yep. Well, isn't it funny, because that could now be the catalyst, that one shot, of me getting out of this rut that I feel like I'm in. It's probably more a mental thing than anything. I stood on the first tee today, snap hooked it left, and said to Mark, you might as well go and put me down there every time I play, because that's exactly what I do. And I could tell Mark was thinking, well, if you're talking that way, it's gonna kind of go that way. But I'm just saying, Mark, that that's now the end of my rut. I'm not going to drop another shot now for the whole round.
Excellent.
Anyway. Oh, there's no wonder he wanted to go down the 9. Look at that.
Well, obviously I had to lose that hole to you so that I could show everybody.
Oh yeah, so
people
people.
The camel.
Come on then, reveal. Oh, is that a? Oh, we all know what that is, and we all know the story behind it. Should we show them the top of it, or? We've done a video on that anyway, so they're probably
a video
know.
on the top, yes.
Yeah, was that the last video we did, do you think?
It was one of the last ones, yeah. Before everything down.
It's my honour, isn't it? Chuck this down and go. Yeah, I'm just thinking, it is difficult, you know, trying to do it all yourself. I'll remember that bunker shot forever.
Yeah.
I can't believe we didn't have the camera on it. Anyway. Oh, my eye. Oh. Oh. Kamikaze into it there.
Getting a big bounce left as well.
Oh dear. So all that talk about it rejuvenating me perhaps wasn't...
Hey, well, we've still got opportunities.
Yeah.
If we find the ball anyway.
Mark, you're hitting that driver so well. Yeah, really good. I think we need a video on that as well. And it hit a 320 yard drive. Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
To be fair, because it's just good, isn't it?
It's changed, yeah.
Yeah.
My drives have changed quite a lot over.
I think it's partly down to driver, but I think it's partly down to you working on your posture. We mentioned earlier. Yeah. We mentioned earlier that Mark's posture's looking a lot better. I'm sure you guys can probably tell that as well. Posture's one of those things where you can just sort of tell. You can tell if someone's worked it, you can tell if someone's changed it. It looks really good. Hopefully the posture just dips a little bit in this next shot, and then it goes back to being good.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm happy to dip my posture as long as we find your ball.
You dip your posture and I'll dip my bread, how's that? Mark, is that your drive down there?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
That's like
a very long way.
Yeah, that's like, it's got to be 3, what does this hole measure? It's got to be like 330 that.
Yeah.
Have you been on the protein shakes like Bryson? You'll be wanting another ruling next for that bunker shot, won't you?
Yeah, yes.
Right. Mine actually pitched kind of there and went over there. So you know what though, Mark, we've given you a bit more value, haven't we, into the video. So we've got that watch time up, which is always nice. Probably stuck another advert in, which is good at this time. Oh, we've got it. I've walked straight to it. Straight to, you've done me by about 30 yards there as well. There's no doubt it's mine, is there? So I'm basically hoping for another, well, not hoping, but basically looking for another catastrophe from Mark on the green here.
160 to the middle from here.
Right, well that's not going to help me at all really, Mark, there, but thanks anyway. Can I get a ruling, Mark, on, I don't really know what, but I'm not doing anything. There's nothing I could do. This is basically a hack out.
Or a reed or anything like that.
I'm trying to think what yardage I want to leave myself, but all I'm thinking is I want to come in that way. That's all I'm thinking. A bit of a lesson for people there actually, and rather than just hacking it. We like to give value, don't we? Yeah, a bit of a lesson there, guys, while we wait for these people to tee off around us. All I've tried to do there, Mark, is the flag is left side.
Yeah.
I want to leave myself an alright yardage, but also I want to leave myself an angle in. So, just, I mean, I don't know if you would you think of that, or would you try and get it out?
I would certainly try
Yeah.
and play in that sort of direction, but I would be much more concerned about getting the ball out, because that was quite a thick line.
It was a thick line, yeah, but yeah. Are you still pacing it out, Mark?
What, the yardage between yours and his?
Well, I was hoping yardage on the tee, but
Yeah, well it's 453 off the white tee,
yeah.
and I've got 133 to the middle.
It's a 320 yard drive, near enough.
Yeah.
Tell you what, soz. Best not mess it up now, Mark.
Best not mess it up now.
Pitching wedge?
That's a strong wind.
Gap wedge?
That'll be a bit low.
Don't tell them it's a strong wind.
I'll keep it lower.
Yeah, but obviously now they don't think the drive was that impressive.
Yeah, it's very impressive given the wind.
Come on.
No, it's wind that way.
All right, well, still, yeah, pitching wedge then. Pitching wedge, middle of the green, draw it in.
What you're talking about.
Are you thinking 9 iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, move.
Oh, well, you're over the bunker. I bet your heart was in your mouth there for a second, wasn't it?
No, I was confident it was over the bunker. It was a disappointment in the lack of movement.
Yeah, well, you wanted a birdie, didn't you, to really finish me off?
Yeah.
Mark, are you telling the ladies about your long drive? Brilliant, I'm so glad I got that. Right, how far have I got, Mark? 85 yarder, isn't it? Come on. This goes in, Mark, and I'm losing the plot.
That goes in. I'm losing the plot as well. That's a good effort. Very good.
Go on. Go on. Ah.
Well done. Well done.
So you're saying you give me that, Mark, for a par?
I'm going to get closer to it first.
Oh, yeah. I think that's in the circle of our friendship anyway.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
It does, doesn't it? You know what, Mark? I'll bring the putter just in case, because I know what you like.
So I've got to ask you a question about your lockdown.
Go on.
And just say, did you spill paint in your garage?
I like these. Oh, it could have gone in, couldn't it? Imagine that.
Oh yeah, but it's an uphill. You've got to come down the hill, and it's a cross angle.
If that's not a circle of friendship, I'm looking for a newbie handicap tester. That's
2 feet.
what? Guys, comment below. Would that be in your circle of friendship? As I'm walking closer to it, to be honest, I can't quite believe that that's not. He's going to see what happens with this one, I know he is. I'll leave that there as a backstop for you. Pacey, pacey, pacey.
That ran rather quickly, didn't it?
Did run a bit quickly, that one, yeah. I'm leaving that there just for your conscience. I haven't even marked it. Come on, Mark. Send this one in. Big fist pump. And away we go.
Oh!
Oh, this is interesting.
Well, you've got to pot that for the half now.
Yes! actually a good half that. I'm quite happy with that.
It's a good half for you. It's a lousy half for me.
So Mark, we've got two options. We've got two options. We can either carry on playing and keep filming, or we can say we are going to get that 18-hole match in as the kind of replay to this. And I think if we do that, it'll make sure we get filming again very, very soon together. Do you think we'll do that?
Good for me.
Good for me. It's getting cold as well and a bit windy.
Plenty of padding though, James.
Oh, it's been a tough quarantine, to be fair. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed that. I can't express how much I have. Mark, so good to get you back on.
Yeah, it's been great.
Because I've been losing most of my matches, so it's nice to get half.
Let's get half.
I'm joking, I'm joking. Guys, thank you so much. Really, really, really hope you've enjoyed that. Stay tuned and also let us know if you have stuck with us to the end. Do you want to see 18 holes in one video, like mid-handicap the motion picture? Or do you want to see it split into 6 holes, 9 holes? What's better for you? What's more manageable for you? Or you could get the popcorn out and 18 holes in one. Sweet or salted popcorn?
Salted.
Salted, I'm sweet, you know. Yeah.
Oh.
Guys, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave us a like. Loads of comments in this video as well. It's a long one actually, but apart from that, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, mate.
Again.
Oh, go in. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's just chipped it in.
Yes.